Alrighty guys, how's it going? Nurbo here. Hope everyone's having a good day. We are back with the news today. I'm going to start with news and trailers, and then later on we have something special that hopefully works out this time around. So, that being said, we got 50 minutes till everyone supposedly is supposed to come on, so let's not waste any time.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part. I'm doing my
Hi
part.
Snow, how you doing?
I didn't do fucking shit.
So let's get our thing up here. Right off the bat, we have some weird news coming from Australia. The Australian Prime Minister is reportedly looking to enforce stricter rules online that will prevent teenagers under the age of 16 from accessing online platforms such as YouTube, Roblox, and even extending as far as the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live. Definition of social media service as per the Online Safety Act are as follow. The sole or primary purpose of the service is to enable online social interaction between two or more end users. The second thing is that service allows end users to link to or interact with some or all of the other end users. And the third thing is that the service allows end users to post material on the service. It's a very weird act that they're trying to do there, because that literally annihilates anyone under the age of 16 from any type of online interaction. Like, if you go over what the three things I just said, anything with any online interaction basically qualifies under that. It's really, really weird that they're trying to do that. I don't know how far they're going to push this. I would be shocked if they go as far as actually banning PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, because that essentially cuts off any online gaming from anyone 16 years and under, which is a weird thing to do. But we'll see. Like, it's really weird what's happening around the world and what a lot of governments are trying to do now by, like, trying to relegate who has access to these things and who doesn't. It's a really, really weird thing. I got home from a meeting and saw Mom cleaning, so now I'm moving and cleaning my room up. Feels amazing. Cool. Hope your meeting went well. Next up, we have the PlayStation Plus monthly catalog for November. I always find it kind of weird. This is something I've never mentioned before, I don't think. Or maybe I have. I always find it kind of weird that PlayStation's monthly catalog comes out mid-month every single time. Like, their month technically starts on the 15th. It's a really weird thing. But, whatever. So, first up, we have, for the PlayStation Plus Extra and Premium game catalog, we have Grand Theft Auto 5, PS4 and 5. We have Dying Light 2, Stay Human, PS4 and 5. Like a Dragon Inshin, PS4 and 5. MotoGP 24, PS4 and 5. Sims 4 Island Living, which is a DLC, PS4 and 5. I'm assuming Sims 4 is also on that catalog, so cool. You might have a new DLC that you can use there. Digimon Survive, PS4. Weird that that's not on PS5. Must be old. Overcooked All You Can Eat, PS4 and 5. Is that a new Overcooked that I didn't know about? Because I know about Overcooked 1 and 2. Is this a third Overcooked that I did not know about? I need to do research. Stick Fight, the game, PS4. Clash, Artifacts of Chaos, PS4 and 5. Killer Frequency, PS4 and 5. I remember Cooch played that last year. Heard it was really good. Was actually on his top 10 last year. So it might be worth playing if any of you guys are looking for a game to play. Hungry Shark World, PS4. Goddamn cat just jumped on the table. Chivalry 2, PS4 and 5. And then we have our PlayStation Plus Premium. We'll get Synapsis, which I think is a VR game. I might be wrong about that, but I thought that was a VR game. Blood Omen Legacy of Kain, PS4 and 5. Blood Omen 2, Legacy of Kain as well, PS4 and 5. Resistance Fall of Man. These are a lot of really old games. PS doesn't specify what platform that's on. I'm assuming all of them. and Resistance 2. And that's our PlayStation catalog for the month. Yep. My beautiful he, I'm so excited for my next chapter in life. That's awesome. I'm so happy for you, Snow. That's great. That is really, really good. I'm glad you had a good one today. And I'm glad to see things are looking good for you in the future. Yep. All right. Our next news article is about Bethesda. The members of ZeniMax Workers United, that's the union, CWA, have gone on strike. The action involves workers in ZeniMax offices in Texas and Maryland who do quality assurance work for games including Fallout and Elder Scrolls. Workers are striking over claims that ZeniMax leadership has failed to address employees' issues regarding remote and outsourcing. So they have gone on strike at the moment. There's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of remote strikes happening at the moment. It's kind of crazy. Curious to see where that's going to fall. Next up in the news, we have Embracer Group doing another thing which might finally get them out of debt. Embracer Group has entered into an agreement to divest EasyBrain to Miniclip for consideration of $1.2 billion, which is approximately 12.9 SEK, which is the Swedish currency, which is where they're based. On the cash debt-free basis, Embracer reduced their net debt by 13.2 billion SEK as of quarter 2 of 2024-2025 to approximately 0.5 billion in SEK. That number, I looked it up, that's essentially like $40,000. They've nearly wiped out all their debt, basically, with this final sell. This is actually smarter. Like, it's good to see companies getting out of the Embracer Group, because the Embracer Group has done nothing but kind of screw every developer that has joined them at this point. They failed on a massive global scale, to be honest, because they picked up a lot of studios and it all went to ish. And they put themselves in some major debt. So it's good that they're finally like balancing the sheets so that maybe something good will start coming out of them. And it's also good for anyone who got away, because there's a better chance for them to survive out there than staying under the Embracer Group at the moment, since Embracer Group has shut down several studios and laid off many people. So this is a all-around good news, because I do have faith in some Embracer Group. You got to remember that Embracer Group, if you don't know this, Embracer Group at the core is THQ Nordic, and they've made some of my favorite RTS games in the past. So I don't wish ill on them, but I cannot not acknowledge the bad stuff that they've done since they've become Embracer Group and did all this crazy stuff. So, yeah. Hoping that now they start finally doing some good stuff. Now that they're practically balanced at this point on the books. Following that news, we have free on Epic this week, Castlevania Collection and Snakebird Complete. Yeah, so pick those up. And then we have big news for tomorrow. The Game Award nominations are going to be tomorrow live streamed at noon Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, because as usual, we do a Game of the Year award show coverage here with 3 other people. I think I have my 3 other people. I'm not going to put any info out yet, because I'm still ironing out some of the details and stuff. But yeah, look forward to that on this channel and on those channels too when I eventually announce all that stuff. Yeah. Moving on, I think we have one more article. It was a pretty dry news week, I'll be honest with you, which is not always a bad thing, considering how much bad has been happening every week. So yeah, we have the SAG-AFTRA. I'm just going to say that instead of saying the letters. has announced a new agreement for video game localization. The Independent Interactive Localization Agreement will cover localization of projects scripted and released in foreign languages that then dubbed into English. As part of the agreement, performers will receive AI protection and employment opportunities. It will also provide expanded session and voice print options compared to the SAG-AFTRA's original localization agreement. The agreement will have the same baseline terms as the Independent Interactive Media Agreement, which recently added a fourth tier for studios that have projects with a budget between $15 million and $30 million. To qualify for the agreement, SAG-AFTRA will evaluate projects based on whether the script was initially written in foreign language and that the intellectual property is based outside of the U.S. So, cool. Looks like they're finally ironing out these protective AI agreements on pretty much all scenarios. I know they're not 100% done. There's still a couple of few that they still need to iron out. But it's good to see that moving forward and people being rightfully compensated and protected, I guess, or reaching a agreement on how they should be properly, paid and so on. That being said, that covers our news segment. Really quick. That was really, really quick. There was not a lot going on this week, sadly. Or good. Good thing, actually. Good thing. I like when there's good news, but lately there's been a lot of bad news. So yeah, I'll take a slow news week over more bad news. That being said, our first game trailer is a game that I will most likely never play because it is a PSVR game called Metro Awakening.
Yana's in trouble. Get going. I swore to Yana she'd be happy again. The commitment is a commitment, wherever that leads. What was that?
Go easy out there. Ammo doesn't exactly grow on trees.
Please, just let Yana be all right.
When you hear him laugh, you'll understand.
Yana! That infernal darkness. It's returned.
I'm gonna be honest with you about one thing. Never really played a VR game. Maybe I would enjoy VR. Not sure.
Sometimes one must.
I don't know how I feel about spoopy games on VR. I'm not gonna say I have balls of steel and don't get scared. I do get scared with spoopy games. So like in a VR situation, I might have a heart attack. It might happen. I don't know how I feel about that. And ironically, I've seen a lot of these spoopy games being released on VR. I'm wondering if that's what's kind of more popular at the moment, which is odd to me. The next game is a game called Infinite Nikki.
Nikki and her friend Momo are suddenly transported to another world by a mysterious outfit.
Gotta open the window while this plays.
And so, they're off on another adventure, greeted by a magical new world, Mirrorland. To face the challenges that await, they must collect Whimstars, the embodiment of whimsy and inspiration, to acquire the various sketches of ability outfits. Each ability outfit grants Nikki a unique power of whim, whether it be purifying, gliding, bug catching, animal grooming, or something mystical. With these outfits and her best friend Momo by her side, Nikki embarks on a journey with her courage and determination. The first ability outfit Nikki receives is called Bubbly Voyage. This outfit lets her float in midair for a short period of time, which allows for a better jump. It's a must-have for exploring Mirrorland and collecting Whim Stars. As Nikki's adventure continues, her jumping skills will become more refined. She'll be able to leap higher
I'm gonna be honest with you,
potential
this
dangers with ease.
doesn't
Did you
look
know
terrible
the
at
key to
all.
Jumping is figuring out your landing spot.
I mean, I get it that it's
Great job, Nikki.
basically a
With S-Links,
girl
Nikki's
playing dress up,
purification outfit
but
shines. She can easily
it's still a
defeat them.
platformer, which is like
Even against stronger foes,
things we don't
Nikki can use her plunge skill
have
to
much
deal
of.
damage and win. After defeating various enemies,
this
you'll
looks-
also
this looks
receive
really
valuable
thought out.
materials. During your adventure, don't forget to sit back and relax with adorable animals. Put on your bye-bye dust outfit to groom them. Keep an eye out for the fluffy
Bye-bye
Sky Monarch.
dust outfit,
It might
that's
lead
funny.
Nikki to some unique surprises. Whether it's capturing Whim Flutter in the wild, finding hidden Whimmink to groom, or rallying with the fish, there are always new ways to collect Whim Stars. The adventure continues as Nikki and Momo step
it's
into
basically
the
Mario, but
They'll encounter
with a cute
intricate mechanisms in their
little
exploration.
girl
But don't
playing
worry.
dress up.
As long as you make good use of your ability outfits, those Whim Stars
You're
are within
running all over the
reach.
place collecting stars.
When you're tired, hop on the Whim Cycle for an exhilarating ride. Meet the friendly townsfolk and participate in the fun
I
mini
do
games
hate when they
provide.
do things like that, where like the whimsical or whatever. Just call it a bike. Just call it a bicycle,
As
please.
Nikki's loyal friend, Momo will take pictures throughout their journey. Unforgettable moments will be captured as special memories. Relax, appreciate, and take in every bit of Mirrorland with its breathtaking beauty. Your adventure is about to begin. In this world brimming with whimsy and inspiration, find your rhythm and enjoy the fun and freedom that accompany the power of Whim.
Okay. That's a console exclusive? Really? A little surprised by that. I'm a little surprised that Sony decided to make that exclusive. Like, had to get that exclusive. Just a little surprised. Next game is a game called Zephon.
Engaging the enemy. Target down.
It's time.
Let's clear the air. Send me towards the fight.
Done.
It's kind of like Civilization RTS to a degree. Got some crazy like designs here though. It's very Civ based. It looks like. It looks interesting.
Hold on.
Next up, we have. It's crazy that this game's not new and they keep adding more and more DLCs to it. But here's the next one for World War Z. We have Sin City. Going to Vegas, baby.
Big Bang's a music producer, rapper. He's gotta have connections that can get us out of here.
Shit! A sandstorm. This just became a lot more dangerous. We can't stop them! There's too many!
They're so good with this because like every time they add a DLC, it's a whole new like story chapter. Man, this is like
There'll be a lot of Zeke between
hours
us
of
and
gameplay right here, basically. Next up is a game that I didn't even know was being made. Here is a game called Monster Hunter's Outlanders. It's mobile Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter open world for your phone. There's already a Monster Hunter mobile game, I remember. But this one's gonna be like more legitimate Monster Hunter, like the actual games, and not look like it's just a mobile game. Game of Awards? What do you mean Game of Awards? What you mean, Chad? Game of Awards. No, this is a mobile game called Outlands. It's a mobile Monster Hunter that they're making. Yeah, they're making mobile open world on your cell phone. It's a little crazy that they're even capable of doing that, to be honest. Next up is a game called Locomotive.
It's my desire that the Underworld estate be passed over in its entirety to...
It may just be a flesh wound.
We've been accused of murdering Lady Unterval.
We've got our eyes on you, mister. Both pairs of them.
A sweet old lady, tragically cut down in her prime.
Where's my announcement? I need to pick my game of 2024. I mean, that's tomorrow, man. It's tomorrow morning for you, actually.
Vengeance, a burning hatred for the elderly.
There is a killer among us, but I assure you they've made a great mistake.
Looks really cool. Plus, it's made by Chucklefish, which has made some pretty fun little indie games. So, have a lot of faith in that one. Next up, another game that shocks me that they're still making content for this game. Here is Warhammer Vermintide 2 now has a PvP mode. Just like Left 4 Dead and stuff. This is like such a great idea that it surprises me that they didn't do it sooner. All honesty. I figured they didn't do it sooner, that like it's because they just wanted to keep PvE aspect. But yeah, like games like this would all thrive from a PvP mode. Some people like that, you know? It does add a little bit of spice sometimes. I'm about to kill Nurbo in this game. I mean, I think that would be random. I'm not sure if we could all just get in a lobby and do that. Probably can. What am I saying?
What's up, everyone?
Then we have some interesting Hearthstone news, which I thought was really cool. Here is the StarCraft mini set for Hearthstone.
Prepare to travel beyond Azeroth, beyond Warcraft, and into Heroes of StarCraft. The Zerg, Terran, and Protoss factions are represented on cards via a faction banner. Not only do the cards in each faction work well with one another, they're also usable across multiple classes. Each of the factions also has a hero card featuring one of the most iconic faces from StarCraft. The Zerg are led by the Queen of Blades herself, Sarah Kerrigan. She gives Death Knights, Hunters, Warlocks, and Demon Hunters access to an aggro playstyle with near endless swarms of Zerg cards. After all, what would a StarCraft mini set even be without its own version of a Zerg rush? For the Protoss, we have the legendary Artanis, seeking to unify his people. He grants his powers to druids, mages, priests,
What's up,
and
Ty?
warriors.
How's it going?
He focuses on
Welcome
powerful,
everybody from Ty's
high
channel.
mana cost units and uses the psionic powers of the Protoss to make those cards cheaper.
Zerg Rush.
Finally,
Yeah, pretty
who else
much
do
in
we have to
Hearthstone.
lead the Terran
You can
besides
do it
the
now.
iconic Jim Raynor? Thanks to him, warriors, paladins, and shamans will get a hold of the new starship keyword from the main set. But these aren't your average starships. They're battle cruisers. We've made sure to represent as many units from StarCraft as possible. There's even one character from Warcraft that snuck their way into the set. Grunty, the Terran armored
It's a
Murloc.
very adorable
On top of
art,
everything else,
honestly.
Heroes of StarCraft has more cards than any mini set we've done before. There's so much to explore here. So many strategies, so many interactions.
Gotta play some
and
StarCraft
so
sometime.
much
Both are free.
StarCraft
LOL.
nostalgia. And we might have some special music as well. Just for
I mean, dude, it's cute as fluff.
Heroes
I'm doing
of
alright.
StarCraft.
How was your stream, man? You had a good one? I saw you were playing Halo and stuff. Alright, yeah. For all you Hearthstone guys, there you go. You got a new StarCraft thing going on. Following that news, we have this game, which is called Sakuna Chronicles Kokoro and the Gears of Creation. I probably butchered the hell out of that, but yeah. It's not easy to say that. This game looks very charming, honestly. You still need to help me do final shape. I need my DPS. I mean, you don't own the game yet, Chad. When you buy it, I have no problem helping you with it. It looks very, very charming. I really like the artwork that they got going on. Yeah, cool. Another Nurbothecat game. Yeah, I would probably play that. I probably would, most likely. Will I be buying it? That's another story. But I would play it if I had it.
Welcome.
The next game is a game called Corepunk.
Welcome to the world of Corepunk, an MMORPG where magic meets science and interdimensional travelers become part of each other's stories as they explore, survive, and thrive in their new home. Once you have created a hero of your own and travel through the portal from your home planet, you'll arrive in a rich and seamless open world full of dangers, mysteries, and adventure. Embark on epic quests.
I'll do it.
great!
So make your fortune as a trader and master craftsperson by hoarding resources and creating special items, weapons, and artifacts with unique properties. Meet up with friends in the city and join forces to take on deadly monsters.
I love how the name of that character is Sheeple.
Use the fog of war to sneak up on your enemies and fight them together to claim victory.
Like, I'm kind of digging how much of like an MMO this looks like, but I don't think this is MMO at all.
Corepunk is full of stories waiting to be told. What will your story be?
Like, it gives off an MMO vibe, but I don't really think this is MMO at all.
Join early access at corepunk.com.
No one seems to know this, but Amazon actually has a 50...
Shut up. Shut up with your fake ads. Alrighty, and that's actually everything. Like, yeah, today was this was a week. You know what I mean? It was a little dry. Not a lot going on this week. But we got through all our trailers. We got through all the news. We actually got done quicker than in an hour, which is shocking. So what we're gonna do is chill. I'm gonna chill for a little while. I'm gonna start setting up my Switch and stuff for what these guys want to do, and yeah, we'll take it from there and see how that goes.